Edible mushrooms are a direct result of animal testing. Hey guys, today I've got a Campbell's Ready Meals, and I think this flavor is Homestyle noodles and beef in a creamy mushroom sauce. Before we get started, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and tell all your friends about it. So this is a Campbell's Ready Meals Homestyle noodles and beef in a creamy mushroom sauce. It's like a packet, like a bag almost. Let's see, what do they call it? A pouch. They call it a pouch. It doesn't look like a ton of food, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. It's microwavable in 60 seconds. You don't have to add anything to it. And apparently you can eat right out of the pouch. So these instructions say, place unopened, because it's self-venting. Place unopened self-venting pouch, standing upright in microwave, heat on high for 1 minute or until hot. Careful, let stand in microwave 1 minute. And then, looks like it's also in like Spanish or something, but I don't read Spanish. So, number 2. Remove pouch from microwave using cool touch areas. These are the cool touch areas. It says so right there on the thing. See? Cool touch areas. Tear open pouch, stir well and enjoy right from the pouch, or pour. Stir well and enjoy right from the pouch, or pour into bowl. I will probably not pour into bowl because that means I got to clean a bowl later. And since I can eat it right out of the pouch, why not? So this says it's got fresh steaming technology. It has non-BPA packaging, no artificial flavors or colors, no preservatives added, and no MSG added, except for the small amount naturally occurring in yeast extract, soy sauce, and glutamic acid. I don't really like mushrooms, but this picture makes it look really good. I'm kind of like beef stroganoff or something, but it's like noodles. I don't know. I think beef stroganoff has like potatoes in it. This doesn't have any potatoes. That's okay. So it looks like there's a tear thing right here, so when I'm done I can just rip it open. But the pouch is actually really full, so I'm probably going to use my knife or some scissors to open it, or I'm going to just spill it everywhere. As far as nutrition goes, it looks like this only has 790 milligrams of sodium. It's 33%, which is a lot less than most of the things I've been trying out. I guess the only thing left to do is pop it in the microwave and see what happens. So let me get cooking, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. For some reason, I put this in for 90 seconds instead of 60 seconds. I think because I was looking at the Uncle Ben's Ready Rice, which takes 90 seconds. So hopefully it doesn't screw it up too much, but we'll find out. The cool touch zones or cool touch areas worked out pretty well. When I first pulled it out of the microwave, it was like puffed up. So I guess that's part of the self-venting. I don't know. So I guess I could probably just tear it across right there, but I'm not going to risk it, because I have a feeling that I'm just going to make a mess. So I'm going to use my utility knife to open it. Okay. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Ooh. Looks like some kind of like mushroom soup or something. It's pretty thick looking, which is good. Can you see that? Maybe. It's kind of like way down in there. It's very savory smelling. I'm not seeing any, or not, I'm not smelling any like particular fragrances. But we'll see. Stir it up. It doesn't look like the extra time affected it too much. I'm starting to smell some of that canned meatball smell that like the Chef Boyardee and the SpaghettiOs kind of have, which is not bad. It's just, it's an interesting, unique flavor that I've noticed. Oh, you can see it maybe right there. Get this before it stains my mat. Okay. I'll have to throw it in the washing machine later, but oh well. Okay, let's see. It's very hot, so I can't speak to the 60 seconds, but 90 seconds makes it almost too hot to eat. It's very creamy, very thick, which is good. It's very savory. It's not as sweet as some of those other things, and I'm not overwhelmingly hit by the salt. I'm tasting that beef flavor. I don't know about the mushroom flavor, but mushrooms don't really taste like anything. They're just gonna have a weird texture. Sometimes mushrooms look like they'd be like puff balls or something, and you just bite into them and it'd be like puffy. But sometimes when they get cooked, they get kind of slimy and gooey. But yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling any of the actual mushrooms. It might just be like cream of mushroom sauce or something. It's just a really savory meal. Savory and creamy. And I don't know, let's see. It's got water, cream, so it's actual cream in this one. Mushrooms, egg noodles. The egg noodles are pretty well cooked. Seasoned cooked beef crumbles, which is the same kind of seasoned beef crumbles that were in some of the other things. Sour cream, onions, modified food starch. So it's actually relatively simple ingredients. So I guess you could call it home style. You could actually maybe replicate this in your own kitchen without any kind of like chemicals. The egg noodles definitely, they're well cooked. I don't know if they were cooked before or after I put it in the microwave. See, there's one of these little, that looks more like a mushroom than a beef. It's definitely a mushroom. Got that slimy, chewy texture to it. But as part of the whole meal, it's pretty satisfactory. You don't taste it too much. I don't mind mushrooms. Just given the option, I don't know that I would choose to eat mushrooms. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta have this mushroom. Which is a bad idea anyway, because mushrooms are poisonous. So if you see a mushroom out, like in your yard, if you say, oh my God, I gotta eat this mushroom, and you eat that mushroom, it will probably kill you. So like, I wonder how they decided which mushrooms were good to eat and which ones were poisonous. How many people had to die before they discovered that, oh, you can eat these mushrooms, but not those mushrooms? And if people kept dying from eating the mushrooms, why would people continue eating the mushrooms until they found one that you could eat? Maybe they fed them to animals? If that's the case, then edible mushrooms are a direct result of animal testing. You heard it here. So if you're like really big against animal testing, don't eat mushrooms. That's why I don't eat mushrooms, because mushrooms are tested on animals. Except for this, obviously. But I'm doing this for you. This is not something I would have chosen myself had I not decided that I was going to have these culinary adventures. Yeah, that cream sauce really overpowers most of the flavors of like the meat. I'm not tasting the meat too much, but that's okay, because the mushroom sauce is good. Apparently Pace and Prego also make ready meals, so I have to look those guys up. Pace is the salsa company, though. I wonder what kind of ready meals they make. Bet you they don't have mushrooms. Prego probably has mushrooms in there, so at least some of them. Because you see mushrooms a lot in like mushroom sauce, like spaghetti sauce. You see mushroom flavored spaghetti sauce quite a bit. But I don't know that I've ever seen mushrooms in a Tex-Mex style cuisine. Probably because the Mexican cuisine inventors were like, no, we're not going to try to eat anything that's got poison in it to experiment. So I gotta say, one of the problems with eating straight out of this bag is that the bag is very deep. So it's hard to get down in there. So, come on. So I guess that's why they wanted you to cut it or tear it open where they did, because that would have given you the right depth of a container for what they were suggesting. I wasn't sure if this was going to be more like a soup or some other kind of thing, so I just brought a spoon and a fork. Since I got them both out, I'll just scoop up the last one with the spoon. Well, I think that just about does it. The outcome, I quite enjoyed this. I don't think I would have, in a normal circumstance, chosen something with creamy mushroom sauce, but it turned out pretty good. And the creamy, savory flavor and texture was a nice departure from a lot of the very tomato, acidic, and cheese-based products I've been trying out. I think it did have about as much food as one of those little containers. I think for me today, it was probably pretty satisfactory portion size. I had a big lunch, Mexican lunch, and it causing me some grief already. So the non-spiced of this is going to maybe help settle my stomach a little bit. It's not very spiced, like overly hot or anything. So if you wanted a little bit more kick, you could probably add some pepper or spice blend or something. But I thought it was well balanced as far as a ready-made container product would be. I think it would be great for a lunch because you don't add anything to it and you can eat it right out of the pouch. So if you had like a disposable fork or something, you could easily just pop it in the microwave for a minute and be done with it. You wouldn't have to have a separate bowl or anything. And surprisingly, oh no, I tore up all the nutrition facts. It's like a puzzle. The sodium is not outstanding. Like, it's not ridiculous like some of those other things. So you could probably eat 3 of these before going over your daily limit of sodium. Overall, thumbs up. I would encourage you guys to go out and try some. If you need that, mellow, savory evening meal or lunch, it was really good. It was hearty. It hit the spot for me. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. So thanks for joining me for dinner, and I'll see you next time.